We've been following the Marley Spoon story for a significant period of time. We really like the founders. The founder was actually a founder in his own right before Marley Spoon, and he started a business called Delivery Hero, which he then sold. So he's got great pedigree. Whilst we've been following the story, we've seen the business grow 40% year on year. However, it got to a point whereby the valuation, when we entered, was at a significant discount to other competitors such as HelloFresh. HelloFresh was trading at 2 times revenue multiple compared to Marley Spoon, which is sub 1 times, despite the fact it was growing quicker. So we saw a significant valuation arbitrage at that period of time. Marley Spoon is already a global business. It was founded in 2014 and it now has operations in Australia, the US and Europe. With all of these markets are big and growing markets, and Marley Spoon is growing into these markets quite significantly. So we think that they already have a global business and they just need to concentrate on the regions that they're in, and by focusing on these regions, there is a multi-billion-dollar opportunity in front of them. We think Woolworths has taken a strategic investment in Marley Spoons. They see the scale that Marley Spoons and the differentiated product that Marley Spoon has got within the market. It's a product that's extremely hard to replicate. They own the entire distribution network and their model is extremely efficient. And we believe Woolworths sees the value that they're creating and that they could not replicate it themselves. We think food is one of the last industries that's being transformed digitally, or is going through digital transformations. If you think about other industries, they are going through this rapid digital transformation. When we think about food, it is one of the last industries that is going through this. Typical retailers or grocery retailers order to stock. So when you go to the store, the stock is already available. However, tends to be an inefficient model, and reports suggest that 30% of the stock is being wasted. Marley Spoon flips this on its head. Their wastage is only 1%. Therefore, their cost of doing business is far lower than the traditional grocery retailer. With this efficiency, they can use the excess savings to increase their marketing, which can therefore increase the top line revenue growth. We think there are competitors in the US and Europe in products such as HelloFresh and Blue Apron. However, given the size of the markets that Marley Spoon plays in, the market is big enough for 10, 15 players to exist. Despite the fact that HelloFresh and Blue Apron are in the same markets, Marley Spoon is actually growing quicker than both of these, given the fact it's got a differentiated product with more product SKUs. Bringing it more locally to Australia, we think Marley Spoons is a complementary business model to companies such as Woolworths and Coles and the meal kits that people can order whereby it's putting it into the microwave. Marley Spoons actually makes cooking fun. I'm a user of Marley Spoons, and it's encouraging people to go home, cook and enjoy their meal, cook for their kids, cook for their partners. So it's a complementary product with markets that are sizable, and they have got an advantage in all of these markets. So Marley Spoon has grown historically at 40% per annum. However, given the fact that people are staying at home more often now, this growth rate has accelerated materially. The company last suggested that they were growing over 100%. With this increased top line growth, the company's hit an inflection point whereby they are now cash flow break even. When companies go through this cash flow break-even point, they typically get a significant re-rating, as they can use this excess capital to either grow the top line faster or pay back dividends to shareholders.